Alright guys, it's time for some crypto news! Yay! Woo! And I like to say, man, finally, crypto news is way less depressing than regular news. Because that stuff sometimes, man, when you read it, 2020, I want a refund for this year, honestly. But anyways, we're going to cover the latest crypto-related news topics from million-dollar transactions. We finally found out who the Ethereum sender is, Akon's new city and all that jazz. We're also going to talk about market updates as well, like what's going on with this new altcoin market and some prospects for Bitcoin going forward. So stay tuned, stay till the end. And guys, if you guys want more crypto news updates, make sure you like this video and pump that subscribe button. Ooh! All right, let's get started. So starting off with the headline news, we finally found the sender of the $5 million worth of Ethereum transaction fees. I mean, last week we were really scratching our heads trying to figure out who this mysterious person is and why they would send a transaction with so much fees. Were they trying to stimulate the Ethereum economy, send those fees, pay off those miners, stimulate that ecosystem, or is it just some regular dum-dum? Well, it turns out it is your regular dum-dum. So an exchange in Korea known as Good Cycle, not very good, I guess, but they have finally claimed that they are the ones behind this mysterious send. So exactly why did they do this? Well, it turns out they were hacked by hackers, but they were smart enough to apply a whitelist to their wallet addresses. So all those funds that they had, they can only be sent to approved addresses. So in a fit of rage, the hackers decided, we're gonna send those funds out with ridiculously high fees. And that's exactly what happened with a really poor reenactment by me. But yeah, that was what happened. So the hackers, they found a way to just send it off to piss off the exchange or maybe threaten them. So now finally, with their shameful hands covering their faces, trying not to be embarrassed, they finally contacted Spark Pool, finally contacted Ethermine to try to claim some of those fees back. So obviously these mining pools had these fees because they were sent to miners, and they're trying to arrange for these ridiculous 2 million transaction fees to be sent back to them. Honestly guys, this is so embarrassing. I don't know how these exchanges screw up all the time, but I've learned from crypto that this always happens. So make sure you keep your funds safe. And this is the perfect time to talk about Ngrave. So if you guys haven't checked out Ngrave, they're creating the coldest of all cold hardware wallets. At first, I was like, how is this possible? Turns out this wallet is completely offline. So hackers just have no way of breaching in. There's no USB, no Wi-Fi, no Bluetooth, none of that. And it has the best security chip on there. It's EAL7 certified. They're running a Kickstarter to start this off. They've already met their goals. They're having these fancy colors. Obviously, the price is a bit more premium, but right now you can get the combo with a stainless steel backup solution for 308 euros, or you can just get the device itself at 228. The one I got, the combo one, apparently it's sold out already, so just make sure you're on point with this one. Now, a quick look at the markets. We got Bitcoin and Ethereum competing with each other to find out who's more boring. We got Ethereum currently on the lead here. In the past 1 hour, minus 0.0, and in the past 24 hours, plus 0.0. That's pretty amazing, if you don't say. But anyways, recently the markets have been pretty stable on the Bitcoin front, and that's pretty much expected at this point. There was a scare on Monday. We're talking about that. There was a dip almost below 9,000, but of course we got the bulls rejecting that. It's almost like the reverse Bart Simpson. I mean, we saw the Bart Simpson pattern appearing all the way on the 1st of June where it spikes up, wobbles around a little bit, and then spikes down again. We almost see that pattern on the 15th. It was very short. We spiked down, didn't really hold, and we spiked back up, and we're in that zone again. So we're to a point where Bitcoin's trying to decide where it's going, but while it's deciding to stay relatively stable within this channel here. And that channel is really tightening up. So we're all talking about reaching this apex where a decision has to be made on where Bitcoin is going. And whilst we're waiting for that apex, so somewhere around here along the line, Bitcoin here is expected to make a decision whether it wants to explore territory above 10K, 11, 12, 13, 14K, or maybe it'll go down again and give people a massive discount. But until then, we're stuck here waiting, trying to observe what happens. Now, the altcoin front is still going a little bit wild, and that being a major understatement. I mean, we've got coins like Swiss Borg. Yep, robots from Switzerland are going to rule the world soon. But at least they have some Swiss cheese to go with it. Anyways, bad joke. We also have other coins. We got Verge, Sila, Zia Coin, Ren, Nexo, FTX token. We're last three weeks were pretty good, and especially 24 hours. Quite a few coins are in the green as well. And you can clearly see the altcoin trend going in social media as well. We've got a lot of people talking about their favorite altcoin projects. But anyways, guys, I think this is a great time to be exploring. But obviously, I hate to be the one preaching caution. But anyways, be strategic about your decisions. Not financial advice. Not financial advice. Strategy. Think. And if you guys want more updates on what's happening, we got the podcast Bitcoin Out of the Box. Definitely, that photo definitely doesn't make me look like a scammer there. But anyways, we got the new season 3, coming right up right now. The latest episode is with Sash Gupta. He is a fellow content creator, co-founder of Altcoin Buzz. They have over 200,000 subscribers on the channel. He's been ridiculously successful investing in altcoins as well this year, and we'll talk about some of his strategies and what he thinks about all this like 100x mentality going on. The podcast is available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anything you name it. You can listen to it on your go, in your car, if you go anywhere in coronavirus season. But it's there, and I'll put a link down below. All right, heading to bizarre territory. So we got Akon's Crypto City project moves ahead with a $6 billion construction contract. What? Why do we need a crypto city? That's the most bizarre concepts. I've been sitting for conferences and pitches for these crypto cities. I mean, why can't we build a regular city? Why can't we use the current cities and just use crypto there? I mean, it's not like we need new infrastructure. But anyways, whatever. I mean, I guess it's a great way to raise money for a new city, and the residents probably can listen to Beautiful all day on repeat. All right, next up, we have the race to create central bank digital currencies, CBDCs. This is the hottest topic recently because we know that the world governments are printing a ridiculous sum of money. That money printer is going... But obviously, printing $100 bills costs what? Paper, ink, and a little bit of manpower too. So that's too expensive for most governments. They want to do that Thanos snap and create money, create currency out of existence. And that's where central bank digital currencies come in. So the chairman of the Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell, when asked about CBDCs, he said, "We owe it to the public that we serve to be up to speed. If this is something that's going to be good for the United States economy and for the world's reserve currency, which is the dollar, then we need to be there and we need to understand it first and best." We need to understand it. That's right. Understanding phase. That's where we're at right now. But the rest of the world is moving ahead. We see Canada being serious, South Korea being serious, Bank of Ghana talking about CBDCs. It is a big competition to go for. And of course, we talked about DCEP on this channel, which is the Chinese equivalent of that. So this is digital currency electronic payment, such a sexy name from the Chinese. But this has been brewing. The product is almost close to launching right now. And we got to pay attention because in the near future, it's going to be digital. Cash not going to exist anymore. It's just going to be digital cash. And we got to know what's happening. It doesn't use fully blockchain. We have a full comparison article on boxmining.com. So make sure you check that out. And I'll link the link down in the comment section below. All right, lastly, this caught my attention. Yet again, frontline news. XRP is not a security, says former CFTC chairman. Now, it honestly feels as if we're all the way back in 2017 because this has been the biggest thorn in the back for Ripple holders. A lot of Ripple holders are concerned that if XRP gets classified as security, the prices will fall, etc., etc., etc. So therefore, they've been pretty much scrambling to find a way to prove that it's not a security. And now finally got the former, not the current CTFC chair to say so. honestly, guys, this type of news is going to go on and on and on and on. It's almost impossible to prove that something is not a security, because in the States, it's almost impossible to prove something that is not a security. You can prove that something is a security, but to prove that something is not is nearly impossible. So you got all these opinions coming in, and we'll probably see this in 2025. All right, guys, and that wraps up today's crypto news. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I was trying to be a little bit more lively. I hope you enjoyed it, just to brighten up your day a little bit. If you did, make sure you smash up that like button down below, click that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the live session. So tomorrow we have a live stream going on, and I'll put a link down below. Just click the like button for that and just set a reminder for that. This is always great, and we're gonna talk. I'm gonna answer your burning questions there, and we're gonna have a blast tomorrow. So make sure you stay tuned, and see you guys then.